the greatest wrestling match ever.
He's a moves guy.
It's basically Nitro.
Nicky the Lions.
2K!
Ready to learn the lyrics to King.
Main event Dewdrop.
Beat Okada.
Or Dave.
Perk Angle!
So when are we starting this podcast?
Anyways, we're live, pal.
Going up Raw from the night before the ECW.
Cool. Well, we're gonna watch
Okay.
the ECW on Peacock. It's we're Two Marks Pod, by the way. Not just the
Are
worst,
we?
the worst wrestling podcast, you know.
I don't know.
We're the most unprofessional. We're the worst sound quality. I've got machinery in the background. You got a child in the background. You
Asking
got
for Dino Nuggets, yeah?
internet crashing. I've got something going on here. I don't know.
That
I don't-
unpaid intern keeps trying to, something like
I
that.
don't know.
I don't know.
And I don't have any Taco Bell.
Yeah, man, I don't have any mac and cheese.
That
Yeah,
means you
that's a
have to watch
callback.
ECW.
That's a callback. Well, I had
Today,
tacos
people,
earlier.
today we're watching ECW. It's Hardcore TV on Peacock, which is what the app that it's on currently. Who knows about the future? Apparently the network's dead.
Yeah, the network's gonna die in January, and the press release said some historical content, and people are like,
Are
So
we
we
gonna
might
lose
still be.
our...
Well, no, we're in the U.S., so we'll still have Peacock.
Oh yeah, it's true.
It just means I'll have to keep paying for Peacock, probably. But yeah. It means the Brubs might lose a little bit of the historical stuff.
It's really.
However, will they be
sad.
able to watch AWA, man?
I know, American Wrestling Association. It's really big over in the UK.
I'm assuming that the big three company stuff will still be, like, that's the historical stuff that they will make sure to get on Netflix, I imagine.
I feel like it's the important bits, for sure.
You know? Yeah, I imagine they'll
Um,
probably get, like, Nitro and all the old WWF stuff, and I don't know if they're gonna get, like, The Miz NXT or whatever. Talking about the Mojave Desert or whatever. They might not get that, but
Oh, really? I don't know. It's WWE, so it's probably gonna be up.
maybe.
But anyway, Hardcore TV on Peacock. We're doing season 1, episode 34. We're 34 episodes into this shit. That's pretty crazy. And it aired on November 30th, 1993. In the description, it reads, the Taz Maniac challenges Sabu for the ECW Heavyweight Championship and a 6-man tag team match. Anton,
You mean
I
to
can't
tell you-
imagine. No,
You
no,
want me to tell you who's in the 6-man? No?
not yet. Just let it.
Oh. Well, my
Get started.
description reads, presented in the most complete form possible.
Oh Jesus. Okay, well let's do the
That's-
fucking
yeah.
countdown.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know.
I'm dumb as fuck. I'm sorry.
All right. 3, 2. Oh wait. Oh no. I'm kidding. 3, 2,
Okay.
1. Yeah, presented in the most complete form possible due to the original production technical difficulties. You love to see it. It's your favorite thing.
It's sweeter than that Sweet Nitro intro.
Yeah, man. When Lex goes raw, but when there's technical difficulties, you got like Jack Nicholson face going on here.
Technical difficulties and the Windows Movie Maker font go crazy.
Yeah, Public Enemy.
Lakers.
So, yeah, go ahead and tell me about the six-man tag now that we're rolling.
Okay, well, you already mentioned Sabu and Taz Maniac, so I guess I'll tell you the main event. JT Smith, the Sandman, and Peaches versus Tony Stetson, Johnny Hotbody, and Hunter Q. Robbins III. There's Joey Styles. He works here.
So Peaches is going to beat up Hunter Q. Robbins?
Probably.
Or do you think...
$5.
Hunter Q. Robbins, like, choked her out last week, right?
Something like that.
Something
I don't know.
crazy?
That was 2 weeks ago for me, and I can't be bothered to remember ECW
That was 2
from
weeks
2 weeks ago.
I just
don't think
remember
I
you
even
complained
watched
about
the.
Joey Styles being in the daylight.
Oh yeah, being outside. Wait, before that, Terry Funk tried to kill me. That sounds awesome. Can we watch that again?
Here's Peaches, and now she knocks out Joey Styles.
Oh my god. Wow. We're doing sitcom. Wow. And what's his name? Matty in the House is dying.
He loves it.
He
Does
wants
he
a
ever
replay.
wrestle?
Oh
my
my god.
Another one! Okay, so I know I said he's not a wrestler, but does he have any matches?
I don't know.
See here. Let's see what the old YouTube machine has. By the way, I am having work done on the floors in the kitchen, so if you guys can hear any machinery, that is a thing that we have to deal with currently.
Yay, the dozer.
Yeah, holy shit, it does kind of...
No, I was making a heavy machinery joke about your heavy machinery, but
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were
but
talking
yeah,
about
it's
Taz doing... Taz was doing the Otis walk.
No. It's Taz, and he's beating up Goku, Tommy Dreamer, Vegeta, I don't know. Dragon Ball references. I should watch Dragon Ball, I guess. I don't know much about it, so it's more your thing. I can tell you right now, if I played a drinking game at night whenever me and the kid watched Naruto, I'd probably be dead if I took a drink every time he said believe it.
Man, let me tell you, I did not care for OG Naruto very much when I watched it. Like, there were things that I liked about the show, obviously, or I wouldn't have watched the whole freaking thing. But
Yeah.
man, I kept just saying, man, every time he said believe it, I was like, if he says believe it one more time, I'm fucking quitting the show.
That's how I
and
felt when I watched the first season the first time. I've watched the first season with someone.
It's a lot.
So I've already. It is a lot though.
But
It
then
gets
you get
better.
to Shippuden, and it's fucking excellent.
Yeah. There's a lot of content there for a 8-year-old who's never seen it. So, and I've not watched past the first season, so I figured, what the hell.
Oh, that's
just
like all
in
you've
the-
seen?
Yeah.
Okay, well, once you finish actual Naruto, Shippuden is like peak. That's good
And
shit.
when I was watching the first season, I believe Boruto was like a thing that just started, so
Oh wow,
yeah.
that's crazy. I watched like the first 15, 20 episodes of Boruto and fell off.
I think I've seen 2 or 3 just because I happened to be in the same room as someone watching it before, but which is the same story about Dragon Ball Super. I think I've seen like 6 episodes of that, and I couldn't tell you anything about them.
So what's really funny is like my wife watched Dragon Ball years and years ago, and didn't watch Dragon Ball Z ever, but then watched most of Dragon Ball Super with me.
Right.
So she like skipped the middle bit that like everybody saw growing up, Dragon Ball Z, and just saw the beginning Dragon Ball and the end Super.
It's not over though, right? They're gonna do more, right? That's not the end, is it?
No, there's a whole bunch more manga that is out there that there's a whole new form for Vegeta and stuff. There's like a whole new villain. Frieza gets another new form. We're talking over Sabu and Taz going at it, by the way.
This is what we do every week. I see Tommy Dreamer in the like blue and yellow thing, and then we
You're
talk
just like,
about
hey,
Dragon
talk about
Ball.
Dragon Ball. Yeah.
Yeah, for an hour, and then we go.
If fucking Deadlock could spend 30 minutes talking about killer clowns from outer space, I think we could talk about Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, but we just talk about it for the whole hour. It's like we have a Nitro podcast and a Dragon Ball podcast. I've never even watched.
I mean, I am
Dragon
playing through
Ball.
Sparking Zero.
Talk about that.
So I'm having a really good time with it. I've completed all of Vegeta's stuff for his episodes. So basically, I explained before in a previous episode to you that the game is like, it plays through the story of the show, but through certain characters' perspectives. Obviously Goku has the longest story because he's the main thing.
Right, yeah.
And then it does branching stuff. Like sometimes you can get alternate endings. Like there's more of those than anything else, where it's like in certain things, if you beat the enemy really fast, you'll get the alternate ending. And then there's a handful that are full-on branch storylines you can get. And I've had the game since launch, pretty much, or shortly, like a week or two after launch. And I just got my first like full branch storyline yesterday, because I hadn't been playing it as much as I wanted to, and I hadn't gotten any of the branch storylines yet. But there's some pretty cool ones. Like there's a few of them where I'm just like, man, I wish the show actually did this instead of what they actually did.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen some good things about that game. I don't know if I can justify spending full price on it.
Yeah,
I don't know shit about Dragon Ball.
You were acting like you were thinking about getting it though.
Yeah,
And
a couple times.
honestly,
here and there.
if you haven't seen the show, I mean, the story is the show. So I mean, you could get it and then just learn as you play.
True.
There's some Naruto games that are like that too. I played. Oh, fuck, what did I play?
So I actually got a Naruto game for free from PlayStation deal, and I hadn't played it because it's like an online. You make your own insert character into the universe and play one line or whatever, and I never touched it. But I know there's some other Naruto games where you play as the actual characters from the show, and it has a story and.
Yeah, so Ninja Storm I think is the one I played. Ninja Storm 4. And again, the story is the show to an extent. And I remember having a good time with it, even though I didn't finish it. I kind of would like to play those again, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I remember playing one at someone else's house where you picked 3 character teams and you fought each other or something.
I'm just now putting together. I think this is actually a new Sabu Taz match. This isn't the one we watched already.
Oh,
I don't think this
I kind
is
of
the one.
just was like, oh, whatever. We've seen these 2 fight, so I just kind of.
Yeah, I thought this was the one we watched. I'm not so sure anymore.
Oh.
Because thinking about it, I don't think Taz had the floof on him before. I'm gonna try to lock into this match now that I realized it's a new match. Oh, he tried to catch him for a power slam. Nothing happened. Taz just stomps on him.
I also have Raw stuff that I can talk about.
Yeah, tell us about the Raw that was right before this.
The day before this show that we're watching, Raw was live, and it was. I don't think it was War yet because it's '93, but it was Raw. And the Steiner brothers were on Raw, and they defeated two people whose names I don't even recognize, nor I don't think I could even pronounce right. So Mike
In
something and
'93, they're
Reno
still in the
Riggin.
Manhattan Center, right?
I think so. It's like that type of era.
Yeah, because like when did Raw
They're
start?
not
Was
in the Manhattan Center. They're in the Westchester County Center this time, but it's still in New York. Yes. And then Razor Ramon defeated Diesel by disqualification in the second match. That's cool. Bam Bam with Luna defeated John Crystal. Owen Hart defeated Chris Duffy. And Ludwig Borga defeated Scott Taylor. And that's it. That was the main event. Ludwig Borga is the main event.
That's really frustrating. Anyway, I just Googled because I was like, how long has Raw been around at this point? Raw started in January 93. So Raw is not even a year old at this point.
At the point of time that we're watching right now, yes, it's not even a year old.
Which is crazy. And they got Ludwig Borga in the main event, and I couldn't tell you how, like, non-interested I am in that.
I mean, WWF has been like a thing for a minute, but yeah, Raw is not even a year old. And that's like what people think of when they think of WWF and WWE, so. And then, like, fun fact, the SmackDown Fist stage, I didn't know that came before the first draft. But they had the Fist stage.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Rhino spears Jericho through the stage. The big oval SmackDown stage.
Yeah.
And then that's how they get the fist.
They just decided, fuck it, we gonna upgrade, and then they upgraded to the Fist stage, and yeah. I don't know why, I just always associate the Fist with, like, the brand split. But that's not true.
Well, like, okay, the brand split would have been right around that time frame, though.
Yes, it's not that long after, it's right around that era. It's just, like, in my head, it's like, okay, brand split, SmackDown's gonna try to be a thing now. Let's get this cool stage. But that's not how it happens. That's probably how it happens behind the scenes, but they're using it before the brand split. Yeah. They probably knew they were going to do the brand split ahead of time and just said, fuck it, let's start using this now so we can learn how to shoot it. But that's not how it happens on TV, so it was really weird for me to learn that. And doubly weird to see the WWF logo above the fist, but I think I knew that already. Anyway, the Tasmaniac. Paul E. Just popped through a door for 2 seconds and then got dragged back by 911, I think it was.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You didn't see Paul E?
I was looking at my phone because I was reading about the original draft.
Yeah, he was, like, trying to come through a door and someone was, like, holding him back and stopped him. He was waving his phone sporadically.
So, it looks like March 2002 was when they originally did the brand split.
Yes.
And
the original brand split is Flair and Vince, too.
And then Rhino, Gores. That's not how you spell that.
It has to be like 01. I would imagine. Because SmackDown debuts in like 99, doesn't it?
SmackDown debuts in 99 and they have the oval stage forever.
Sabu just did a dive over the ropes to the floor and Taz moved out of the way and it was great. The way he committed to just dying on the floor there. Sabu, man.
Pretty good. I mean, he's not, but he is
at
the same time.
They need guardrails. Sabu just went over the little rope thing to the crowd.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so we said March was the brand split. So
That's
it
what
was
you said,
August
yes.
2001 is whenever Jericho
Oh,
and
wow.
Rhino break the stage. So August
Yeah.
to March. So June, July, August, September, October, November, December, and then
Yeah, I think I
January.
was watching TVs from December of '01, so that checks
So
out.
7 months. Do you think that's reasonable enough that they planned that? Maybe.
Yeah, they definitely planned that for sure.
They were at least talking about it whenever Jericho broke the stage with Rhino.
SmackDown's already kind of like the Vince shenanigans show. Well, Raw is too, but
I thought
it's slowly.
SmackDown was the show for the right gay guy Hulk Hogan.
That's later. That's after the brand split, brother.
Is
He
it?
has to inject it with a lethal dose of poison.
Is that with the
Yeah,
fist?
yeah, that's with the fist.
Hulk Hogan was on Fist SmackDown?
Yes,
Swanton
but
Bomb by Taz missed.
it's the Vince fist SmackDown though. So
Taz missed a Swanton.
before he says, "Look at my daughter Stephanie's new fake titties" or whatever.
He does
Before
not
that,
say that.
he does not say that, but he's the one writing the show. Damn it!
Yeah, and he wanted to be the father of her child.
He's the one writing the show, and he's like making all this sexual innuendo about her. So yeah, fucking weirdo. Anyway, here's Todd Gordon.
Hey, he's still here. When does Todd Gordon leave? Probably another year or so at least, right?
Yeah, probably. He's like, I'm gonna go and work in a jewelry store. Which apparently he still does, I guess.
Oh,
And people go there.
He stays with them to May 97.
Oh, damn. That's crazy. I wouldn't have guessed that.
Gordon would remain the figurehead commissioner of ECW until he left the company in May 97 amid controversy about alleged moles in the ECW locker room leaking information and talent to WCW. Which you can't do that while they're on the fucking payroll. Or they probably weren't on the payroll yet for Vince.
They probably were, but that was probably like under the table, and also that was probably just their storyline reason to explain why all their talent was leaving to go to WCW.
No. That's not storyline. I don't think
that's not a storyline?
No. There were people like in the company telling people in ECW were telling people in WCW when people's contracts were ending, who wasn't under contract, etc., etc. Major contract tampering stuff, supposedly, allegedly, we're not professionals, blah, blah, blah. This is just two marks in our podcast.
This Saturday, 7 p.m.
Sunday.
Monster trucks. Sorry.
Wait, what's this Saturday? What is he promoting?
I have no clue.
Is it just a live event?
I think so, but
they've already had November to remember, and it's not time for Holiday Hell.
The biggest one.
Something about Shane Douglas in the main event. I assume it's going to be like him and Sabu or something.
Viewer's choice, and you get to pick it.
Okay. So you mentioned Hawk. Ah, here's Hawk.
Hawk.
Oh, what a rush.
Was that good? I don't know. Probably not.
Good enough.
Probably really cringy. And they're playing some music that's probably scrubbed over some, like, AC/DC or something.
Jimmy Snuka and Hawk. This is just WWF.
Yeah, I mean... Yeah, pretty much.
Cameraman shakes camera, yes. Terry Funk, NWA former world champion. Has a bar stool chair.
So... for a shoot, is all of the universe mode stuff that we recorded, is all that out on YouTube already?
Believe so.
Alright, so let's discuss this.
Maybe possibly not that last Nitro, but if we're not continuing it, what's the point?
Nah, put it out. If we have something recorded, just put it out. But
Let me check. Yeah. Nope, that last Nitro we did is not out.
okay, well,
So
we have opted to. Well, maybe don't put it out. I don't know, but we're not going to continue our universe mode playthrough. Sad
yeah, it's
times.
not even on the channel to put out, so it needs to be edited and stuff. Yeah, screw that episode. It's the
Yeah,
lost episode.
it's the lost last episode. Don't delete it, because then we'll put it out like 10 years from now, and it'll be hilarious. 10 years from now. Anyways, so we're gonna be
for
starting,
real before that, but okay.
technically already have started
Salvatore Buono.
a GM mode playthrough.
Technically.
That will be a lot easier to handle both on the video editing end and on the gameplay end, because the game actually fucking functions, kinda.
So far. But yeah, not so much on the editing, because GM mode kind of has all the graphics and stuff pop up that you need anyway.
It sucks because we
guess.
made a lot of custom images and stuff.
Kevin
for our,
Sullivan with woman.
universe.
No, hold on. Kevin Sullivan's on the screen with woman.
Okay. We love Woman and we love Kevin Sullivan.
Beating up Terry Funk.
And did I mention we love Woman? 2 hammers to the skull of Terry Funk.
is
And
beating
instead
the
of
crap out
dying,
of the
he beats
referee.
up the referee. Pro wrestling.
That's good shit. That's also good shit.
That's great shit right there. By God. How did that happen? That was real life.
Kevin Sullivan seems like a cool dude, that's how.
Yeah. Man,
You
there's
could
a lot of Matty
probably,
in the
like-
house
Yeah, there is.
on this episode.
But no, Kevin Sullivan's a pretty stocky guy. He could probably just like deadlift presser above his head if he wanted to. That's how. Because I can't do that, so.
Oh yeah, he is built like a fire hydrant, as they say.
So he may not be like ravishing Rick Rude or anything, but like, yeah. Still got me beat. There really is a lot of Matty in the house here. And he's talking about vote for Holiday Hell main event. So he was promoting an event that you could vote that's on Saturday, and
I
now he's
thought we
promoting an
already knew the
event
main
where you
event.
vote. So I think we did. I don't know. Maybe you get to choose a stipulation or something. I don't know.
Maybe.
Is this one of those WWE People's Choice where you get to pick a no DQ match, a hardcore match, or a there are no rules match?
Anywhere but Philadelphia.
Nice.
Tony the Hitman Stetson. Yeah, I think we said this before, but while Bret Hart is the world champion, he is the Hitman.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. They should have called Miss Peaches the Hitman. The Hitman, Miss Peaches!
That'd be fun. Everyone's
Yeah.
the Hitman. Stand the Hitman man!
Sand the Hitman Hart.
I think what
Yeah.
I said was funnier, but sure.
Hunter, the Hitman, Q, the Anvil, Robbins, the yeah. It's a conspiracy theory, McMahon. I don't know why I just thought of Jesse Ventura. Probably because of the two dudes with the do rag, the Hogan brother do rags, brother dude Jack. Hunter Robbins once in this match first apparently, and Sandman naturally is like, instead of just beating the high holy hell out of him, I'm gonna tag in Peaches, and he doesn't run from Sandman, but as soon as Peaches is in there, by God, Hunter Q Robbins, he knows she's the hitman, so he's out of there.
Oh yeah.
Hunter Q Robbins knows he can't beat Peaches, so he's not even gonna try. That doing anything for you?
It's a good bit. I don't know what else to say. I'm sorry. I know I'm not being a great partner right now. Just call the action, brother.
When does Sandman start smoking cigarettes?
We already talked about this like 50,000 bajillion times. In fact, I would be willing to guess that in the 34 episodes we've done, at least
35 of them I've asked about Sandman smoking and drinking.
Yeah, 35 of them you've asked about when is Sandman gonna pick up a cigarette, and I said, motherfucker, it's in like February of next year. We're a few months off. I don't know if it's February, but it's early mid next year.
Well, ECW may not be making movies, pal, but Hunter Q Robbins is.
Yes, he is. And I should just randomly try to contact him on Facebook and be like, "Hey, interview on my shitty little podcast. We'll talk about your movies." And you never know. Maybe he'll be like, "Yeah, let's talk about the old ECW stuff. Whatever."
I doubt it, but maybe.
I don't know. You never know who responds. Sometimes you just gotta shoot your shot. If
He
there's a
might-
lesson
he
to
might
be
though,
learned from
'cause
this
I don't-
podcast, you should always shoot your shot.
Well, maybe not always, but it does, yeah. It's better than doing nothing, I guess. Joey Styles was just some dude that Paul Heyman met, and he was like, you know what? You're gonna be like the most legendary commentator besides Jim Ross. And Tony Schiavone, of course. But I mean, Tony is a self-admitted slapdick, so
Yeah. So upon, I would say double checking, but at this point it's like whatever the multiple word of like 30 something times checking the Wikipedia for Sandman, I am correct in saying that it starts in February. Like the storyline to get that rolling is starting in a few months. They already know we're not going forward with the Sandman shit, probably the Surfer
Well,
shit for too much longer.
that sucks, and I worship Raven now. I'm just hitting all the ECW references I know here. Oh my God, it's New Jack!
By God, wait, what?
I don't know. I was saying I'm hitting all the ECW references that I actually know.
Oh. When
So-
does New Jack debut?
It's a good question, isn't it? Yeah. Big kick to the hip bones connected to the leg bone. This isn't a bad little tag match, though, considering it's a gimmick tag with the managers, but
Yeah, they're doing stuff.
I'm more into it than I was the actual world title match, which is crazy. It also helps that I don't have anything to distract me on my laptop screen right now. But I do need to get up and get this child's chicken nuggets situated, so
Go
let me
get
do
your
that real
child's
quick.
chicken nuggets, and I will call the action. As Sandman has Hunter Q by the hair here, and
Oh, I
tags
can't
in
miss it.
Peaches. Holy shit, here
Peaches
comes
is gonna-
Peaches. Peaches is gonna
Hey.
fucking kick him in the nards, and there's no
Oh!
DQ. 2,
EC dub.
3.
EC dub.
She just kicked him in the nuts and pinned him.
He just won the main event of ECW. My God. Is it over? Like, hang on. We got replays and stuff. Yeah, we got like 9 minutes of replays. Let me get this food. Hey, girl.
All right, well, we got the most handsome man in the world, Jason, here. I don't even know what the hell's going on. The one guy from the Fed is here, and he's gonna beat people up. He's got a hat on. Mr. Hughes, I think his name is. Big punch to Sandman. He said, "Go drink a beer, you son of a bitch." Jason lands on Sandman's fucking head.
Here you go.
Big beatdown
What
on
the hell?
Sandman.
I come back and Sandman is dead.
Yeah, fucking Jason jumped off the ring onto Sandman's fucking head with his knee, basically.
Here comes Peaches. He's gonna
Like-
be all right. Peaches
Like,
gonna
for
run
a
off.
shoot, kinda.
He's a menace.
My God.
That's Mr. Hughes, right? I think. Did I get that name right? I don't
Yeah,
remember.
Mr. Hughes. Yeah, I had a hard time remembering it too, actually.
I don't have anything in front of me to tell me, so I was
Wait,
just
is
guessing.
this
If
over?
you missed
Oh,
the...
it's almost over.
Yeah, it's a recap. Oh, the telephone.
Something shitty lighting on their pay-per-view show. That's not a
Yeah.
pay-per-view.
King. Kong. Bundy. So regret you'll never forget. Man, ECW really loved their rhymes, didn't they?
Yeah. I mean, that's just
November to
that's just
remember.
wrestling shit, man, you know? Alliteration and rhyming.
Sports
and shitty
Channel.
wrestling names like Hugh Morris.
Yeah, it's pretty shitty.
I mean, it's up there. Like, most of the names on my shitty wrestling name Mount Rushmore are... Yeah, see him fucking land on his head there?
Damn.
I don't know. Most
Let's
of those
not
names that I
remind the
hate are
people
like...
what my character in 2K's gimmick name is, then, I guess.
He kind of chokeslammed him, but not really. Sandman didn't get up for him at all.
I'm retired anyway. I don't
But yeah,
wrestle
Crowbar,
in 2K.
fucking Crowbar, Hugh Morris,
Slapjack?
Okay, yeah, Slapjack. All the Retribution guys sucked.
I don't know. T-Bar was pretty cool.
T-Bar was cool, but yeah.
And Mace. Which
Mansois.
well, that's not really a Retribution name.
No,
but
it makes me think of him.
But Mace, he still kind of, sort of has reference to that, I guess, in his name now, right? Because he's Mason.
Is it Mason Madden?
Yeah, Mason D. Madden. He's such a fucking nerd. His fucking ring name is a fucking JoJo reference or whatever, because it's like Dio Madden or
I'm
whatever,
fucking
right?
leaving the call. I'm leaving the call. Fuck you.
What a nerd.
Fuck
What a nerd.
you.
As Joey Styles is on the screen.
Now go home and smoke some more crack.
Oh, fuck this fucking shit.
That's what it is, right?
Oh,
The
fuck
D
this fucking
stands for
shit.
Dio. I'm not wrong.
Hold on. Actually, hold on.
I'm calling him a nerd while I was admitting to you that
No.
I was just sitting and watching their wrestling booking simulator
Hang on.
stream. So it's not like I give a shit.
Okay,
I'm
I didn't
being
realize
funny
you were
about it.
trying to say that the D stood for Dio. Okay, so
Yeah.
yes, Dio is a
It
JoJo
does.
reference. But
Yes.
having D as your middle initial is a One Piece reference. So it's a double anime reference.
Okay, I would say he's probably doing that too, because he's like a big anime
He's
nerd,
more doing
but
the One Piece shit.
he was also Dio Madden on Raw before, so
What's his shoot
it's
name?
totally...
'Cause he was
Brennan
from the NFL,
something?
right?
I don't know. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, because he was like talking about how he was like part of the Jaguars at one point. Now he's working for Tony.
Alright, what's Joey Styles saying before we fucking
I
just
don't know.
run over this and outro? Oh, he's done
I
talking.
don't know. Yeah, he was
goes
a
into the
football
dressing
guy.
room.
Anyway, and I'm over here calling him a nerd, and he could like eat me for breakfast or something. It's fun.
Hunter Robbins is sick of being humiliated by ECW. Is he
Football
gonna
guy.
quit right here? Is he gonna be like,
oh, is
duct
this-
tape? Are
is
you
this the last-
serious?
That's funny. Is this how we get rid of...
I don't know. He's just having a panic attack right here. Full on meltdown.
He's doing a good job at it too, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like he's a like film nerd or something, and he's like a decent-ish actor.
Yeah. Or maybe he's saying he's gonna go get somebody.
My manhood. Wait, he said that.
Mm-hmm. I'm about to retire to my cabin up in the mountains.
In Minnesota or wherever Bischoff keeps talking about, he
Yeah.
hangs out.
So he
Oh.
says, I'm gonna go disappear, and I'm gonna scheme into the mountains, and then I'm gonna come back and take this place apart.
He's never to be seen or heard from again, isn't he? The best move of the night. Overhead belly to belly.
I don't know. I think that I thought he was gonna play the peach thing. There we go.
This is gonna
He
lead
said he
to a
only had
Joey
20
Styles and...
seconds, but he was definitely there for more than 20 seconds.
Oh yeah.
But
It's over.
it's over.
Yeah.
We did it. It wasn't the worst.
Not the worst one
Triggered
I've
the
had to
shit out
sit
of me.
through.
With your anime knowledge, but it's fine.
You have more anime knowledge than I do, so I'm
Well,
literally
yeah.
like saying that shit and going, I hope he tells me if I'm on this or not.
I didn't even think about the Dio thing,
Yeah.
and I don't think it.
He was Dio Madden on Raw
Yeah.
though.
It makes sense, but also, like, I just was like, oh, it's a One Piece reference, and then I moved on.
Yeah. No, he was
So-
Dio Madden whenever he said he just impaled him, and I remember that. So
Yeah. Impaled him with a hammer.
that was Mace.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. And then Brock Lesnar had to F5 him, and they realized how big he was, and that was the end of that.
So, follow us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Spotify, Blue Sky. We're on Instagram, but I think we kind of gave up on that a little bit. I don't know. Maybe
Yeah.
we'll go back, but follow us there anyway.
I don't use Instagram even in my personal life, so yeah, it's a
I
lot
don't
to
either.
ask.
I met a
Yeah.
person at work who was like, is this girl, and she was like talking about how like some video
course.
games that she liked, and I was like, oh, I know a guy who likes those games. I'm gonna try to like introduce them to each other, right? I'm gonna try to be a good bro. And then
Yeah.
she's like, I only use Instagram. And I text him, I'm like, hey, do you have an Instagram? And he's like, no. I'm just like, well, shit.
Well, he's a dude, so yeah,
Yeah.
doesn't care about the image thing. Not to be sexist, but like
Well,
it's
she was saying that she only uses it for the messenger thing, so she probably doesn't even post.
yeah.
Anyways,
That's how I am with Facebook.
yeah, same. I barely
Yeah,
use my Facebook.
It's for Messenger, yeah.
Nobody
Nobody uses text messaging anymore.
Send us questions at 2marksquestions@protonmail.com, and we'll talk about them on the podcast.
Maybe we'll play WWE 2K at some point.
Hopefully.
Probably, maybe not.
Maybe.
I don't know. Get the Lex clip. Let's go. Yeah! Let's go.
Tune in next week for more discussion on Naruto, Dragon Ball, One Piece, and JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
We're out of time. We gotta go. Now go home and smoke some more crack.
Another anime I've never seen, and I'm the one bringing these things up, and you're the anime guy.